I've just got to go into my live stream. I'm going to start doing these a bit earlier as well. How do I get the name changed? Thank you. Alright, so just as I get set up, why do I have to press go right away every time? Yep. Thank you, there we go, that's the one I want. I already have one viewer, thank you. I'm just setting up the name on here. We're on Edwards Air Force Base at the moment. Hey, you're here from yesterday. Yes, you are. Welcome back. Now I'm trying to do this a little bit friendlier time zone as well. So I noticed a lot of the US still during the day, so we'll give that a go. And I'm going to fly California. So if you can see my VFR map, which I actually got working now, Edwards Air Force Base, down to Palm Springs, over to Long Beach, up to Santa Barbara, and come into Vandenberg. I don't know how long that'll take. Well, there's a lot of people around here too, by the looks of it. But basically, I've just been setting up my stream with information, which didn't seem to want to come over when I first started, and I couldn't seem to type anything at all in the information, so I've just had to pop it in now, and I'll update the stuff later. Alright, so I guess with just the two of you guys, we'll give this a run. I've checked my internet, seems to be running a little bit better, so I'm going to put this on 1080. Current resolution is 1920 by 1012. Why is it 1012? Is it because I'm running 4K, proper 4K, not 16 by 9 resolution? Probably. Can't please YouTube. Alright. What I will do is I'm going to try the navigation with the VFR this time. So yesterday's flight didn't go too well. Let's jump back into inside. Now, I've ported over the HUD, but for some reason it's all compressed into this top part. So, nuclear delivery switch. Yeah, we don't want to press that. So, unlike the Flight Sim X version of this, where you've actually got to set up all the engine and pull the starter and get it all set up, which there is a tutorial in the Flight Sim X version, which is it's pretty cool. This one didn't need that, but it did start up. So I'm taking this livery, which was the default one. So it's quite nice. Nice that the pilots are looking around, but you know what? Let's get started. Oh, I'm also not taking any stores at all, so I have no bombs, weapons. This is just a joy flight. Alright. I think my park brake must be on, is it? Yes, it is. Put the foot brake on. Alright, now we can hear it. We'll see how much it takes to override the brakes. I hear that F-15s can actually take off by overriding their brakes. They have so much thrust. I think I'll stop at 50%. Now, it is pretty cool. I might take off the VFR for now. Alright, sorry I wasn't reading the comments. Running beautifully, very good. Oh, I'm reading the comments. I I need to watch what I'm doing. Alright. I forgot this thing really does get going. Alright, gear up. Whoa, we got some decent sound with this. We should be able to push way up. That's beautiful. Okay. Now you'll see when I pull back on this, you will get, yeah, it has a little static sound. Alright, the microphone has some static in it. Alright, if I mute and then unmute, how's that? Alright, so let's get onto our flight path. So this is Edwards Air Force Base. Oh, come on, I pressed that. Alright, let's acknowledge. So, leaving my airspace, frequency change approved. Do I need to actually? No, you know what? I don't have to talk to them the whole way. Now look at this. Look how fast we're going. I have ramped this up. Because the afterburners had to be turned off, what I might do is just try and get a 6,000 flight. No, hang on. Doesn't like autopilot there. What's the cockpit look like? Yep. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. This is the Milviz F-15. So it is freeware. Now my HUD though is not working. Now I'm going to try and read your comments as well as fly. Easy Mark 1? Oh hell yeah. Alright, makes it seem like it's 8 feet tall. What do you mean? I can't zoom back. There may be a way of... see, that doesn't quite look right. And then he looks around. Then we've got the Rio. But he's looking up in the sky too. Alright, I might need to slow down here. We're already over Mark 1. Do the gauges work? Sorry, Michael Brown, I'll just have a quick look at your comments there. I'm just trying to get my aircraft stable first and on path. So I'm trying to get my autopilot to, for some reason we're sitting at 5,800 even though I said 6,000. Do the gauges work? I know a lot of jets don't work right or even have the model for inside view. Well, I just did show it, but this is actually pretty good. So my altitude, let's just reset. That doesn't, am I just under 6,000? I am, aren't I? Okay. Yeah, I'm 5870. My knots, so if I slow down, actually if I put the brakes on, yeah, they're coming down. This one's pretty good. There are a few jets that are working like that. Just to make sure where we're going here. It's come up quite well. Alright, yeah, my Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 does work well with MarkJet. That's why they don't plan on bringing jets until later. No worries, man. Look, yeah, there's a few that work quite well. I mean, what am I doing now? 360 knots? If you've seen my Concorde, it will sit at Mach 2.4 or 1,500 knots to the ground very smoothly. Okay, I've slowed down too much. Oh, do I still have my brake on? No, definitely have now. So the brake doesn't seem to be modelled on this one. It is in Flight Sim X, but it's not in this one. I don't know why. Seem to get a little bit of drag there. Seems like you're over 6 feet tall. I am. I don't know about you. But what do you mean in the cockpit? It kind of looks like I'm leaning way forward is what it looks like. So have a look through those views again. No, there's not much to allow you to zoom back in these. It's almost like you want to stay outside. I didn't like me slowing down. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna see how fast this thing will go now. Come over a bit. Yeah, the F14 had the vapour when you went through the sound barrier. I will jump into the F14 again. I mean, I might even do it straight after this one, or even part of this one if I want to. Okay, so you see my flight is not smooth at the moment. I've never had that trouble before. I have sat at 1,000 knots in this, no problem, but I've not had the problem of shuddering like that. Wow. Something's wrong with that, because wait, why is my trim right up? Or am I fighting the autopilot? I am too. There we go. No, it is all over the place. I had a smooth flight last time with this. I have noticed A10 model. Hello, you only asked me yesterday. No. Alright, you have the MB339. Yep, it's really nice. You stick with DCS flying jets. Look, for fighter jets and a fighter sim game, yes. If DCS had the world modeled like this, or if there was a crossover between the model world like this, I'm going to go down this valley because why not? I'd be into it. But DCS is so buggy, and I keep having to upgrade or update that I actually got rid of it. I took it off my hard drive to make room for the videos that I was recording for this. I was on beta version though. Wow, this is not stable. I found it much more stable last time. No, it probably doesn't. Although I previously had it at 1,000 knots and stable flight on my first try of this, but things may have changed. And welcome Mr. Killer Bunny too, by the way. We don't talk about that, what? The DCS unstability. What I should do is jump back into IL2. Do some more training and learning and whatnot. I mean, that's a bit of fun. I tried with VR and it was nice, but I was playing rear gunner for somebody and that was just making me sick by doing loops and all sorts of stuff. And in VR it's just, yeah, not right. Yeah, trim is on auto. I must be fighting the autopilot, or I've got to turn off the altitude hold, because after the latest, well there you go, the altitude hold was trying to take over. After the latest patch, wow, look at all the wind farms. You guys are doing it ridiculous here in California. Latest patch, autopilot. Wow, actually that's helped. That's fixed it. Autopilot is just gone nuts. And you can't make it stable even in normal jets. The newest update messes up the flight system and flying the C-17, okay, and the F-35. If you use anything, even the ones that came with the game, like I took my Cessna flight out last Friday after the patch, I could not get that thing to stop waggling its wings back and forth. It was just awful. I thought it was turbulent, so I changed altitude and I still had it. So unfortunately, like yesterday's flight didn't have VFR at all. This one I can't stick to VFR with autopilot. Lost my speed, okay. It's a lot of wind noise. Yes, the F-15 is freeware. I have a video on my channel that both talks about how to import it. Well, I don't like the flight model of this. Something's going on. Something's changed with this. I might have to change to another plane when I get down to my destination. It's no payware, but I'm sure it's much better. Okay, it is from a place that makes payware, but they've offered it for free, probably because they haven't basically finished it properly. Although in Flight Sim X it is actually quite nice. I'm not finding this flight model to be very nice. I don't know whether I'm still trying to fight. Oh wait, I've got navigation. What's my nav log? Alright. Nope. That one has never come up before, but I pressed the right control and N and it worked. Now I can't seem to get a stable flight here. Oh, look at that speed, that's why. Air brake's not modelled either. I should probably take the F14 out, it's so much better. Alright, what else are we saying here? Make sure not to crash into the water. I really looked at that video. I'm not sure I crashed if I just dipped my wheels in. But, yeah. I got lost in that one. Without VFR. Mr. Killer Bunny, escort you in what aircraft? And you guys can join me, and if you want to, you can actually talk to me online. I am in voice chat on my Discord channel too. I'm happy for any of you guys to pop in. F14. You want me to swap to that next? I can do that. I was actually thinking about doing that with this one, but I took the F14 out for a fly in the Ukraine. Now, I've noticed my fuel has not come down. Some aircraft the fuel doesn't come down, some does. IFR in the 787. If you want to, you can. Hello Thorn. Thorn's joined me in the Discord, but he has his microphone muted. It's much more stable at 300 knots. Yeah, I'm finding after the latest patch the F-15 doesn't seem to fly quite as nice as it used to. Maybe that I increased the thrust as well too much. Quite a nice low flight. Hello California. Well, if you want to meet me at Vandenberg Air Force Base, I will be there in about 5 to 10 minutes. I'm happy to join you guys in a flight. We can make this a longer stream. I have no time limit on this stream. I'm doing it early because my internet seems to be better. Haven't updated mine yet. As in your flight sim? Thorn? Ah, well, then you won't be able to join me, I don't think. Unfortunately. You'd have to, you have to be on the same version of Flight Sim, I would imagine. Whoa! Okay, let's ignore that. My internet didn't like downloading all the information. Because I'm coming towards Los Angeles. Well, you know what? Let's do a climb. How fast can we go? Look at it, still increasing. Okay, that's about as much as we can do. The nose over. Oh, I lost the one. Yeah, you got to be on the same version, I think, to fly in Flight Sim. If you're able to do that. Dang, that did alright. Let's do some negative G's here. Give a head rush to the pilots. Unable to the current time. Right. Well, it is 9:41 AM for me, so I've got all day. But if it's late in the evening, wherever you are, yeah, okay, I can understand. I figured I'll start doing some earlier morning streams. Seems like the neighbourhood starts chewing up the internet in the afternoon. You know what, I'm still going to go and see how fast this thing goes. Oh, it didn't like that. You hear that? It backed off. It's almost like it flames out or something. 10:41 PM there, yep, okay. Is the air intake animated? I don't look at it forward enough to actually check it out. Alright, can we hold there, turn it around. No, there's nothing animated there. Remember, this is for Flight Sim X, not for 2020. There is a version coming out, and depending on the price, I might just end up getting that. I held off on the MB339, but I do have videos coming out tomorrow morning of, I think I've got 3 different aircraft, all made by the same people, all freeware, an earlier version, the MB326. So I've got the 2-seaters, the E version, the H version, there's also a K version. K's a single-seater. Yeah, look, there's community uploads that you can get, freeware, but people want to make money. If they've spent a lot of time on it, they want to make money. That's their business. I can understand that. But then there's also, I think I wrote on, or mentioned on one of my videos, if you give a reasonable price, people will buy it. If you make it expensive, if you make it the price of a whole entire game, you're going to not get as many people buying it. So, Los Angeles down there somewhere. See if I can get this to go level. Where's Los Angeles? It's down in here, isn't it? Somewhere. Well, this is this whole area. Oh, it means it will be good though. If it's payware, not necessarily. Well, I guess it will be good, but will it be perfect? Are you getting what you paid for? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Alright, turning at Long Beach. Okay, does anyone know if there will be a fix if you get stuck on checking for update screen? There is a workaround on that. Oh, no, wait, hang on. Checking for update. Oh, I know there's a workaround if you get stuck trying to download the update and it fails, you have to actually go in and delete your update file, the one it's trying to get, and it will start again and it will actually reset. But checking for an update, ooh, no, I don't know. Is this guy trying to chase me? Where a kitty? You're not going to keep up, mate. Well, it depends on what he's in, I guess. C-25C, that's the Cessna jet, isn't it? Oh, that sucks. Reinstalling the game. Did it have to download everything again? So a really big download? Because I'd really hate that. Did you not back them up first? Like, I've backed up my... Before last patch, I backed up all of my community planes because I was reading about it's best to back them up before the patch. But I also have 100 planes in my flight sim folder and a whole bunch of liveries because I've been testing. Hey, Hotshot. Only time shall tell. Oh yeah. Really hoping that we'll be adding all the adding coming, and in the end we'll end up a simulator realistic as X-Plane 11 or P3D. Yeah, and P3D. Oh no, was it? Or yeah. Look, it's a start. If you're old enough like me to remember when Flight Sim X came out, it looked good and it had a lot of good stuff on it, but there were no jets. There were no availability to make jets work properly because anything over a certain speed and they would just struggle. But then the accelerator pack came out years later, but there were always mods. There were mods for Flight Sim 2004. If you saw my latest F23 video, I put in the little video that I made back in 2004 when I started modding them then. That was before YouTube even came out. But I think in the years to come, things will improve. There'll be payware, there'll be updates. You know what? I might go down lower. You know, things will change and it will look better. Okay, don't like the fact that my fuel did not go down in this particular plane. Yeah, it's a shame you didn't back up anything, okay? I've backed up multiple times. I've got multiple backups as well. And every time someone says, oh, can you teach me how to get the Concorde working? Or can you teach me how to get the F-35 working? Or can you do a video on this plane, the F-15, which is why I did the how-to. I backed it up first because I knew I had one working. What if I couldn't get it working again? So I have so many backups. I also have in my Flight Sim X, I've got a folder with all my downloads pretty much going all the way back to when Flight Sim X came out, and then I've got some that go all the way back to 2003. I have over 400 aircraft. Not all of them work though. Who was asking about the A10? I tried that. Unicorn, I think. Unicorn. I tried the A10s that I already had. I've tried some other ones that I've downloaded. No luck so far. And I'm trying not to buy more Flight Sim X aircraft. I bought the F-22 and I bought the F-23 because they're awesome. But the F-22 didn't quite work as well as I was hoping. Yeah, hi Unicorn. I thought it was you. Alright, so are we in Grand Theft Auto 5 territory or have we left that? Let's follow the road up. I mean, this reminds me of that. Whoa, look at that road. That's wrong. Roller coaster road. Mate, you guys make your roads pretty rough in California. Yeah, thrust vectoring has ruined the F-22, but there will be a way to overcome it. So I don't think I purchased that one as a failure. I purchased it knowing that I'd probably have to do some work on it. Let me just concentrate on here. Flying from outside, you don't quite get the same depth of field as you do inside, which... What a shame that heads-up display is not working properly. My F14 one comes up with a heads-up display too. It says shoot, and it doesn't show up quite as well too. Do I have Premium Deluxe? Yes, I do. Since I've been into flight sim since the 90s, I basically went all out. So I got everything. What I haven't bought though is the add-on aircraft yet. I did get a early release of the Kitty Fox as a trial. I've deleted that now, but it was before it was actually for sale, just to see if people could see each other, and it worked well. Very slow, but there are some other aircraft that are very similar to it in-game already. And I do watch that guy's videos. Can't remember his name now off the top of my head. That had the red, blue and white paint job. You have it too. Do you use it, and do you fly with other people who've got it, and can you see it? So I did some multiplayer flights with that. Oh, you want to be a real world pilot? Good. May I ask, how old are you? As in, are you young? Start learning. If you're older, okay, start paying for lessons. If you're young, make sure you study well, do well at school, because you're going to need it. Also depends on whether you want to be a commercial pilot or a own your own plane and be a pilot, because there's different routes you can do stuff. A BA captain, right. Yeah, I had a friend here that lived in California who his father and grandfather were both pilots with I think it was Continental, and they took me for a flight from Fresno over to some little airport where we stopped off at a cafe in a Cessna. I think it was a 152, and he was becoming a pilot. He had his pilot's license as well, and he's a young guy as well. VATSIM. Alright, play people and yes, studying hard at school. Good. Look, BA is a good reputation airline. Or has a good reputation. That'd be a good airline to fly for. So good on you. Are you in the UK? Because if you're not in the UK, you're going to find it a little more difficult. Alright, what are we doing? Just under Mach 1 to the ground, is it? 700 knots to the air. What's that? Airfield. Hello. Wow, I'm getting a little bit of lag here. I don't know about you guys. Okay, if you're in the UK, then perfect. Go for it. Set yourself some goals. I want to be a BA pilot by age, whatever it takes. You know, whether you need small aircraft license first, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the UK deal is. I do know when I've flown in the UK in one of these flight sims, you do have a lot of airports, like the US. Like if I zoom in here, see all these little fellas? Actually, they're not airports. They're my waypoint markers. All these ones, especially on the East Coast. I want to be a fighter pilot. Awesome. British Airways Cadets Flight School. Yeah, okay, awesome. When I was in high school, I wanted to be a helicopter pilot. I can't wait till helicopters come to this because I love flying helicopters. I studied physics because I knew that I needed to do that to become a helicopter pilot. I thought I'd also do it in the RAAF. Then priorities changed. Life changed. Started working, earned money. You know, different things happen. Now, shall we call and announce our self-landing, or should we just sneak in? Yeah, I might actually announce. Alright, where are we coming from? Heading to, let's take runway 12 for a full stop. Announce position. Oh, I'm getting lag. Look at this. That's lagging. Oh, I did the wrong one. Oh, wow. I'm getting lag galore. Now, I'm not sure I like these gates. Sometimes they work and sometimes they don't. Yesterday they did not. I don't know about you guys. Can you see lag on this? Buzz the tower. Oh, I'm getting so much lag I can't even swap back inside. There we go. What was my speed? 500 knots. I'm going way too fast. But this does break very quickly. Now, for some reason I'm lagging trying to come in here. I'm not sure whether Vandenberg Air Force Base is high res or something, but for some reason I've right down on my frame rate. Dramasso, you need more subs. I do, don't I? Alright, I was born on an Air Force base in Florida and recently went to Bosnia and it was awesome. If you could make a video of Atlanta to Bosnia. Wait, Bosnia as in Herzegovina, or is it Bosnia a town over near Atlanta? Because a flight from Atlanta to Bosnia, the country, is a long way. Alright, this is just chugging my frame rate. Maybe it's these gate things. Alright. Herzegovina. Alright, that is a long flight. Atlanta, as in the US. I mean, if you guys actually watched my Concorde flight in real time, this sort of slow me down, you'll know how long it takes. VATSIM, no I haven't. I've heard of it. Explain VATSIM for me. Okay, I slowed down and my frame rate has returned. Yeah, Georgia, Atlanta, that's what I thought you were talking about. That's a long flight. It took me 2 hours and 23 minutes to go from London to New York in the Concorde. And I was doing Mach 2.4 the whole way. Even over the land. If you watched it, you'd hear me talking about how I'm probably scaring the crap out of the Irish as I come in over at Mach 1. I don't like these gates. They don't allow me to do a nice long easy in, but we're going to do it anyway. I am getting a little bit of lag here. Hopefully my internet's keeping up. Can you send the Concorde link? Yeah, not right at the moment, I can't. I'm trying to land, but if you do check out my channel, it came out yesterday morning. Wow, look how much lag I'm getting. I don't know if you guys are seeing this, but it is not coming in smooth. Okay, a little easier. Oh, I've come down too low. Yeah, I'm getting some lag. I'm not happy with that. It's going to throw me off the runway. Oh, 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 oh. What are you doing? Lag? Oh, that's going to be a heavy crash landing. Yeah. Oh, lag is just so bad. Look at that. That does not like it. Alright, I'm not happy with the F-15 controls at the moment. Or, okay, or how it's flying. I don't think I like that at the moment. 1-to-1 scale of the Earth. It is, apparently. Ooh, no. Yeah, see, I don't like this flight model. Alright. Shall we... Crash there. Alright. Yeah, I might end up having to lower everything. I mean, I'm going to have to wait for a new video card to arrive. To sync rate. Hell yeah. What's my flight controller? X55. So the Saitek X55 flight controls. But I don't think the F15 is running very smooth. What I might end up having to do, so I've got everything on Ultra, and I'm running in 4K. I'm running a 1080 Ti, which has been running quite well for a while. Oh, Tokyo. Oh man, I got music ready to go. Why did I not play it? Well, what we should do is, you know what? Is that not going to play? No, it's not. Oh, that's a bit loud. Alright, what I might do is, who wants to see an F14? Do you want to hang around and watch more? Or should I stop here? Give me a quick chat and let me know. I can load Top Gun. Alright, and give me a location. Edwards Vandenberg Air Force Base doesn't have much to it, does it? I guess all the actual stuff is hidden because it's an Air Force. Well, I don't like that. Alright. Alright, so we've got a few people wanting the F14. Very good. I can't put Danger Zone music on because it's copyrighted. Wait, what did I press there? Oh, we're loading out, are we? Inverted flight. Shall I communicate while inverted? International Sign Language for... Now, have I crashed or what's happened? I think I have. No, there we go. We're getting out. All right. Okay, F14. I will give you a quick sneak peek while you're on my stream to see what other aircraft I have in my game. Get the Danger Zone loudspeaker. I'm not allowed. Alright, so I got a whole bunch of Antonov. I haven't got the AN24RV working very well, but I recently picked up this beauty, the Airbus A400 in Royal Air Force. I haven't made a video on it yet. I got the Airbus Beluga. I've had to take the Air France skins out of my Concorde to make sure that the BA ones come over. And I got these guys, the 326 video is coming out tomorrow. Okay. Alright. That's pretty loud music. Let's put you right down, thank you. Alright, so F14. Alright, what else have we got? The F-18C is nice to fly. I've had to pull out a few other aircraft that are crashing after the latest patch. What is F-14's under? Cargo master's not working probably well. There we go, F-14. What about the Raphael? Yeah, but the panel I don't think works because it was all electronic. I haven't done my MIG for a while. Still haven't got the P38 working properly. Some of the other guys down this end. I haven't done them a PC videos yet. They've got to come out soon. Sorry if I'm... Alright, so... No, I've got a Saab. Where's my Raphael? No, I don't have one. I was thinking Saab. Okay. I haven't found a Raphael to work properly yet. Alright, what are we looking for? G for General Electric. No, Grumman. Typhoon, no, unfortunately I can't get one to work. I think there's a payware one that probably would be your best bet for that. But, yeah. Now, liveries. I like using this one with the blue on the back, but liveries are not... Oh, look at it, it's got the jet thing over it. Liveries are not working at the moment. For some reason. Or not properly anyway. Tomcat. Alright, we're going to take the Tomcat. Okay, that did actually come up there, so I don't know if that'll actually load in with that or not. Location. Since this is going to be added on to the end of the video. Where's Atlanta? Is it in the dark yet? Atlanta. Yeah, it's going to be dark. It might be too dark. Hartford, Atlanta. You know what? Why not? We can depart there. We might need to fly Columbus Air Force Base. I wonder how fast we can go. Memphis International. Let's go for the sun. Yeah, they're really hard to change. If that works, the one, the liveries, I chose it. It didn't show up, but then that was in the hangar, and then I came to here, and it has shown up. We'll see if it actually shows up on the. Now that says 54 minutes. Yeah, not the speed I'm planning on doing. Let's see if that actually shows up with the blue. If not, if it's just default, it's still a nice aircraft. But when I did my round the world tour with the Concorde, I needed to have the BA, British Airways, year 2000 livery, the same as I'd started with my stream. And what I did was I went into the folder and I took all the Air France liveries out. And when I clicked on the BA 2000, that's the one that actually loaded. It was also, luckily, the first one after all the Air France. So I have an Air France livery folder sitting on my desktop waiting for the next patch to come out that fixes it, I'm hoping, so I can pop them back in. So if anybody flies the Concorde with me, I'll have to put that folder back in if they're choosing the Air France livery, because I won't see it. And I want that. I actually want to get a whole bunch of Concordes and the SR71. One of my guys on Discord says he's got the SR71 working, which I haven't had any luck with yet, or a B-2 bomber or anything. MiG-31B, no. Were you the one who asked me initially for an F-31? Sorry, MiG-31. The only MiGs I've actually got working correctly is the MiG-23. The MiG-21 that I have is dead on the runway still for some reason. Just can't get that engine to run, even with the afterburner off. So I may have to take that out, bring it back in again. I've got in Flight Sim X some MiG-29s, a whole bunch of Su-33s and the likes, but I haven't had much luck with a MiG-31. But like one of the guys overnight last night gave me a whole bunch of links for aircraft to try. Well, I've started downloading those. No, okay, you were just the A10. Alright, so somebody else asked me for a MiG. You know what I do have in my Flight Sim X, but it doesn't come over unfortunately, is the Firefox from the movie. So that's the Clint Eastwood movie, the MiG-31 in the version of it. Su-57, no, but I do for DCS. And Su-47, is that the Baccarat? No, that's the 37, isn't it? What's the 47? Is that the one with the wings that swept back? Or is that the 37 I'm thinking about? Alright, this is taking a while to load. So obviously those who are going to watch this on YouTube will, if you're not listening to our conversation, just fast forward through this part. You'll be right. Alright, so we're taking the F-14 now. Well, I'm going to have to change my title from this, plus F-14 flight. It's not that dark. Oh, what is going on with that? No. Microsoft, what have you done? Alright, didn't do that after the previous patch. Sorry, before the previous patch. I'm wondering if there's... I'm going to have to remove that altogether. Because I can't have that on there all the time. You're ruining our game. Forward swept wings. Yeah, it's called Baccarat, isn't it? They're in black. I've got model ones of them. Low flyby. Alright. So... we got to... no, I can't have that going the whole time. Oh, that's not cool. I'm going to have to remove the texture altogether. The FX for the steam vapor thing is going to have to go if it's going to keep doing that all the time. What is wrong? You have a plane that works fine and then you get a patch from Microsoft and then your planes start mucking up. Alright. Do we see it? Yeah, it's doing it all the time. Ah, that's going to ruin my flight. Alright, you can see the heads-up display is lit up, but it always has shoot on there and it doesn't work, so it's a static, unfortunately. Seems like the newest patch causes crash to desktop even with a reinstall. Okay, well I'm getting a lot of crash to desktop. This is my interior here. I get a lot of crash to desktop at the moment, installing some new planes. I click on them and it just freezes, which is a bit of a shame because I've got what looks like a decent Tornado. I think it's actually the Iris Tornado. I've got an F-86 that is quite well modelled, but just it crashes now. So F-14, now I should be able to... no, it won't, but if I press it, yeah, okay. Alright. Oh no. This is not going to be a very nice outside flight, I'm thinking. Alright. Now... yeah, flaps are manual now, because when I ran it through the importer to update it, it took off the... whoa. We're already trying to lift, are we? Oh, that runway is bumpy. Oh, look at that. It ruins it. I think we're going to have to say no for the F-14. Unless we're doing all of it inside. Oh wow, put VFR on. Oh mate, I am going to leave your airspace in no time. Yep, told you. That didn't take long.
Atlanta Tower, Brett Place, Bravo, Pop
Atlanta Tower. We are out of here. Alright, thanks Mr. Killer Bunny. I will try and do streams daily, or every couple of days at least. But check out my other videos. I've got a whole bunch of aircraft that do work. But things may change. Will it stop? It has stopped. Well, look at that. It only did it on the ground. Good. Oh, we got some lag there. Alright, it's not failed. Let's get some lights on. Look at those lights, that's nice. Oh, we're taking a payload too. Alright, so it was only on the ground, some glitch that was mucking it up, but that ruins a takeoff. Okay, my VFR, there, it's a bit slow, there we go. Back on that line. No, we're not GPSing. Thank you. Wow, things are not loading in quite as well at speed. Now I am 100%. Do I have the British Vulcan? I have the... No, I have a version in Flight Sim X. It didn't come over. Yeah, the first one has asked for that too. I have a couple of die-cast models of it though. Amongst my several hundred die-cast models, but oh, look at that, unstable. 1,000 knots. Whoa, there's our vapor thing happening. That's not right. Yeah, something's mucked up with that latest patch, and it's mucking up my aircraft. Not happy with it. It's going to have to be a stay inside. Now, where are we? So the British Vulcan, yeah, Flight Sim X, I have one. But it is a port over from Flight Sim 2004. And what happens with 2004 Flight Sim port overs for Flight Sim 2020 is that the textures don't render because they're 16-bit BMP files. Do a room tour. Yeah, I have thought about that. There's a couple of things I want to finish first. I need to clean up. But I've started rebuilding my desk. My man cave, or room, where I do all my computer stuff, is 3 meters wide by 9 meters long. It's in a shed that I have on my property. I have a 10 by 10 meter shed. So 9 meters long, 3 meters wide, so that's, what, almost 3 feet per meter. So what would that be, 12 foot wide by... what's 27 feet long, I guess. I have display shelves, cupboards. I have a race cockpit that I do my driving stuff, and my flight sim at the moment is in front of 3 50-inch monitors. But I only use one because I can't record. Let's get some other sort of music on here. What have we got? Whoop, too loud. There we go. Alright, so we're in the F14. Let's just check if we've still got that vapor thing happening. We do. Something's wrong with that. Look, I'm going to have to go and find that and remove it altogether. Which is a bit of a shame because you're only supposed to do it when you hit Mark 1. It's not meant to be on all the time, and it's certainly not meant to be on when you're on the ground. So at the moment we may just need to stick to inside. I might also zoom out. So how long do you think it's going to take to get from Atlanta to... Wait, where were we going again? Someone remind me. Memphis, wasn't it? Yeah. I'll tell you what, it's not going to take long. What's our speed? 650, so we're Mark 1, just below. I can increase that. I've got a missile launch sits on there. So room tour will probably happen after I finish rebuilding my desk. My desk at the moment is plywood because it's 3 meters long, and I've started pulling it apart to redo how everything sits. But a lot of my benches I've wrapped in carbon fiber, vinyl wrap. So it has the texture and the look of carbon fiber, but it's just a vinyl wrap to protect the tops. So Atlanta to Memphis. Oh, look at that. That is a shame. Can we go further out? See, it's not meant to be doing that. So something mucked up with the last patch. It only meant to go flicker, 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 and then it disappears. Kind of like the video that you see online. I think I'm going to have to remove it completely. Yeah, that's a shame. I don't have an SR71. Someone on my Discord does, and I did ask for a link to it. I have several SR71s. They don't work. So, is the yes, the Milviz freeware? Yes, it is. So on my YouTube channel, I have several times that I've used the F15. One to make a how-to guide of how to install it, and that has the link in it. And another one where I flew with what's his name, Killer Camper Killer, I think, who also has a video on how to import it. I flew with him and he had his F14, or this F14, and I had the F15. The link is in the description for both of those as well. So the only payware aircraft that I have shown is the YF-23 from Milviz and the F-22 from Iris Simulations. And so I purchased those for Flight Sim X. I actually purchased them recently. I didn't do it with... Oh, look at that. That is such a shame. Go away. So, does it disappear when I go? It does. So when I... Alright, anything but full. See that? Off full, on full. Off full, all the way down. Alright, 100% throttle. We're going 100% throttle. So the F-22 and the F-23 are my only payware that I purchased. I got them to import into Flight Sim 2020. But I do have Flight Sim X as well, and probably have, I don't know, several hundred aircraft sitting in it. Because a lot of those work, and I do have 400 files available to put in. I wonder if we can actually get this to sit. 1,000? No. Let's take 4,800. 5,000, thank you. Are we going to sit level? We are. No, we're going to shake and bake. Put our air brakes on. That'll slow us right down for a moment. Look at those air brakes. They're beautiful. Alright, now we got a bit of a view. I'll keep the VFR there because we need to know how close we're getting to Memphis, otherwise I'm going to fly by it. There we go. Alright, you can't use the controls. Holy schmoly, there's the brakes for you. So it does shake around, and it didn't do that previously. Do you know what? I'm going to see if I can actually make this go lower. Alright, you should do a Dropbox link with those files. Yeah, not allowed to. The freeware ones are copyrighted, and like they are the owners, the creators are the owners, and you can't just go sharing them without permission directly from them. If I could contact all of those owners, because there are some emails in them, although some of them are a bit old, but places like Raku website, they're actually doing that. That's why the D21 that I released today is available now in Flight Sim 2020, because the website Raku had permission to, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, has permission to upload their files, so they contacted them. They've got all the details from the actual original creators. Look how unstable it is at full speed. Let's see if we climb, we still have the unstableness. It's kind of like oscillation happens with these aircraft after the last patch. Let's nose over. It would be much easier though to put everything into a Dropbox. I would love to do that, because then I get everybody with the same aircraft. After I've worked out how to get it working, it's fixed. Yeah, it's just the low altitude stuff that, no, it's the speed. You watch, when I get to speed again, I'm sure it'll start oscillating. Missed 20,000 there, thank you. Does look good. But yeah, you got to stick with making sure that you're totally legal when it comes to sharing other people's property. You got permission, no problem. You don't have permission, then you can get in trouble. Full-on Jabroni has just popped up. 31,000 feet. I'd say they're 200 miles away. And the reason they're popped up is because we're within 200 miles of each other. F14 is nice. Let's do another flyby. So it's fairly stable at 20,000. I'm not sure if we actually got back up to speed there. Some of the next things we need to happen is we need the jet thrust to actually show up, as in we need it to be lit up. Like when I did my video yesterday on the Mirage, something mucked up. I didn't get VFR and I didn't get the heat blur. But I tried heat blur. I tried the plane working, and heat blur worked just before that. So I don't know what happened, whether it might have been just a bad load, because obviously VFR failed. Talking about VFR, where are we? Okay. It's a nice quick flight to Memphis. Is my fuel going down? Yes, it is. Right, good. Unlike the F-15. F-15 fuel didn't go down, but the Mirage fuel did, and this does. So we're doing 1,000 knots to the ground, and it's nice and stable now. But if I back off from 100%, do I get that vapor thing? Yep, look at that, 99, and I'll get it straight away. So something has conflicted there. Bone cousin. Oops. Don't press that. You need to have your drone working out here. Bone Cousin is at... No, I was going to say at Memphis, but I'd say off to the right of Memphis. It's a nice model. Oh, you notice I didn't get the blue livery that I asked for. The blue tails didn't work, so the livery thing is still mucked up. But I'm hoping that Microsoft fixes that soon. That's a nice model. I might do. Take that off. There we go. Oh, there's somebody else in the way. You're mucking up my screenshot. There we go. How's that for a screenshot? Take. Thank you. Is the pilot looking around? Co-pilot? No. So the F-15 pilots looked around, but the F-14 they're fairly static. Oh, did you hear that? It didn't like me. Oh, I know why. Alright. What I'll do is I'll pop that back there. I'm sure when I get inside... Yeah, my alarm's going off. I'm over speed. That's why. But hey, I don't mind. 1,000 knots. 20,000 feet. It's quite stable. Thank you. I should actually GPS that back in. Thank you. I'm slightly right of the flight path anyway. What I might do is start descending. I'm going to use the autopilot to do it. 1,000 feet at a time. No, it's not going to. Yes, it is. It should sit around 300 feet per second descent. No, it's not. The Concorde did. This one may be a little more rough. You know what? Let's actually take this right down, because we're coming in pretty quick. Alright, down to 10,000. Is it going to do that? No, it's not. Look at that, didn't like jumping that far. So I'm going to have to back off. You know what, I will get the gates on for this one, and I'm going to end it when I get into Memphis. Hopefully we do a decent landing, unlike yesterday's flights. That was woeful. Round and round until I finally got it down.
Type 6 miles southeast of 6 Tango November 7. Request flight following.
No, not flight following. I actually wanted to... press the wrong one. Alright, I need to be over. Squawk 5744. Acknowledge.
Squawk 5744, Red Plays Bravo Papa 20.
Red Plays Bravo Papa 20, radar contact 5 miles southwest of 6 Tango November 7, 17,600.
Radar contact. I'll get him. Oh, that's terrible. Look at that. Can we just go down flat out? Yeah, probably.
Copy, Red Plays Bravo Papa 20.
It's not the way you should be doing it, but I don't like that vapor thing popping on there. That's mucking up.
125.8 Red
You're going to hand me off before I can even get that airport to land, aren't you? No, I got it.
Memphis approach, Red Plays Bravo Papa 20.
Brett Plays is approaching at Mark 1. Hang on, I'll let you know what it is in a second. Yeah, see, rough down here. No, not. I want to land, thank you. Where's Memphis? There we go. We gotta slow down. I can't have it like that.
Red plays Bravo Papa 20 Memphis Tower. Fly straight
Just means we'll have that vapor thing happening.
29er, decimal 9er to wind 271 at 7.
Winds 271 at 7. Well, that's not too bad.
Papa 20.
Fly straight. Oh, right there. Are you kidding? Oh, look at that. That's not gonna...
Red plays Bravo Papa
Let's
20.
run
Clear to
these
land runway 27.
brakes.
Wind 271 at 7.
You reckon I can land this? With vapor in the way? Nope. This will be a go around.
Cleared to land runway 27. Red plays Bravo Papa 20.
Alright, see you, okay? Sorry I didn't see the message on your way out. Too busy trying to work out how to get this thing down. I do not like that vapor. 40%? Is it 50%? 50% is full out. Yep, thank you. Yeah, okay. So what I would suggest you do, if you have the F14 and you're getting the same thing I'm getting with the vapor effects like this, you may end up needing to go into the folder and remove the vapor FX until the next patch comes out and they fix it. Because why am I getting... autopilot shouldn't be on. Thank you. Some funky music for landing, hey? Hello, Memphis. So go into the folder, delete the FX that is to do with the vapor. I actually don't know what file it is yet. What I'll do is I'll have to do that after. But I'd never actually seen it like that before. If you see my original F14 video, it only showed when you hit Mark 1 and then it disappeared basically for that, just that second. So this is a pretty bad landing since I wasn't even concentrating. It's going to make all my streams look like bad landings. Although we got the Concorde down alright. But there's no external view landing on this one. Not with that vapor in the way. Way too low. Why are we still dropping? I don't have my air brakes on, do I? It's the problem, you can't see if you've got your air brakes on. No. Too fast, yeah, but I'm too low. So... alright. Let's bring it in. My landing indicator thing keeps saying I'm too low. Yep. Yep. You got the ball. Aircraft carriers. Now that'd be nice. I remember landing on some aircraft carriers over the time. I haven't got the DCS one though. How long is this runway, I wonder? Oh. Oh, I bounced because I was looking at the runway being not straight. Alright, we are down. Yes, this is the F14. But, oh, look at that. It's got bumps on the runway. What? The runway is not straight. Okay, so when you come to Memphis, And we also have, you know what, I'm just going to shut it down. We have an FX problem now after the latest patch. But look at Memphis runway. Oh look, it disappeared. Don't wait. Yeah. So there was a huge bump there for some reason. I could have used more flaps, but anyway. Alright, so I will leave that there. I might end up doing some other streams, but yeah, you met the same issue? Yeah, what I was saying was take the FX out of your folder until the new new patch comes in. Also the animation of the throttle. Yeah, so if I go full throttle, it's gone. There we go. But the moment I come less than 1, it's there. So something is wrong with from the latest update, which is a bit of a shame. But I am going to leave it there. Thank you very much for joining in.
Bravo Papa 20, turn next taxiway.
Yeah, no, that's not going to happen. Thanks for joining me. Like, comment and subscribe. Thanks guys. Cheers.